Welcome back. It's part two for Saturday, July 30th, 2022. If you hadn't checked out the first part already, please do so. If you like the content that's being recorded and posted on a daily basis, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you know when the next part pops up. In addition, share the word of God so that all those who seek for it will find it. All those who ask for it will receive it. God is very generous when it comes to his wisdom. Like and comment on the videos if you want to show your support. As far as me reading the Bible to you guys, I read from the Common English Version of the Bible. You can find that as well as other helpful tools within the YouVersion app. It's in the App Store and Google Play, depending on the device you may be using. So with that said, let's restart Psalms 119. So two is cut off in the middle. Psalms 119. Pardon for the technical difficulties right now. Okay. Okay. Those who walk, or those whose way is blameless, who walk in the Lord's instruction are truly happy. Those who guard God's laws are truly happy. They see God with all their hearts. They don't even do anything wrong. They walk in God's ways. God, you have ordered that your decrees should be kept most carefully. How I wish my ways were strong when it came to keeping your statutes, that I wouldn't be ashamed when I examine all your commandments. I will give thanks to you with a heart that does right, as I learn your righteous rules. I will keep your statutes. Please don't leave me alone. How can young people keep their paths pure? By guarding them according to what you've said. I have sought you with all my heart. Don't let me stray from any of your commandments. I keep your word close in my heart, so that I won't sin against you. You, Lord, are to be blessed. Teach me your statutes. I will declare out loud all the rules you have spoken. I rejoice in the content of your laws, as if it were rejoicing over great wealth. I would think about your precepts and examine all your paths. I would delight in your statutes. I will not forget what you have said. Be good to your servant so I can go on living and keeping your word. Open my eyes so I can examine the wonders of your instruction. I'm an immigrant in the land. Don't hide your commandments from me. I'm worn out by longing every minute for your rules. You rebuke the arrogant and cursed people who stray from your commandments. Take all their insults and contempt away from me, because I have kept your laws. Even if rulers gather and scheme against me, your servant will contemplate your statutes. Yes, your laws are my joy. They are my most trusted advisors. My life is stuck in the dirt. Now make me live again according to your promise. I confessed my ways, and you answered me. Now teach me your statutes. Help me understand what your precepts are about, so I can contemplate your wondrous works. My spirit sags because of grief. Now raise me up according to your promise. Remove all false ways from me. Show mercy to me by means of your instruction. I've chosen a way of faithfulness. I'm set on your rules. I'm holding tight to your laws. Lord, please don't let me be put to shame. I run the same path as your commandments, because you give my heart insight. Lord, teach me what your statutes are about, and I will guard every part of them. Help me understand so I can guard your instruction and keep it with all my heart. Lead me on the trail of your commandments, because that is what I want. Turn my heart to your laws and not to get greedy gain. Turn my eyes away from looking at worthless things. Make me live by your way. Confirm your promise to your servant, the promise that is all those who honor you. Remove the insults that I dread, because your rules are good. Look how I desire your precepts. Make me live by your righteousness. Lord, let your faithful love come to me. Let your salvation come to me according to your promise, so I can have a response for those who mock me, because I have trusted in your word. Please don't take your true word out of my mouth, because I have waited for your rules. I will always keep your instruction, always and forever. I will walk around in wide open spaces, because I have pursued your precepts. I will talk about your laws before rulers with no shame whatsoever. I will rejoice in your commandments, because I love them. I will lift up my hands to your commandments, because I love them, and I will contemplate all your statutes. Remember your promise to your servant, for which you made me wait. A comfort during my suffering is this: your word gives me new life. The arrogant make fun of me to no end, but I haven't deviated from your instruction. When I remember your ancient rules, I'm comforted, Lord, but I'm seized with anger because of the wicked, because of those who abandon your instruction. Your statutes have been my songs of praise whenever I lived as an immigrant. Lord, I remember your name at nighttime, and I keep your instruction. This has been my practice, because I guard your precepts. The Lord is my possession. I promise to do what you have said. I sought your favor with all my heart. Have mercy on me according to your word. I consider my ways and turn my feet back to your laws. I hurry to keep your commandments. I never put it off. Though the wicked have surrounded me with their robes, I haven't forgotten your instruction. I get up in the middle of the night to give thanks to you because of your righteous rules. I'm a friend to everyone who honors you and to all who keep your precepts. Lord, the world is full of your faithful love. Teach me your statutes. You have treated your servant well, Lord, according to your promise. Teach me knowledge and good judgment, because I put my trust in your commandments. Before I suffered, I took the wrong way. Now I do what you say. You're all good and you do good. Teach me your statutes. The arrogant cover me with their lies, but I guard your precepts with all my heart. Their hearts are unfeeling, like blubber, but I rejoice in your instruction. My suffering was good for me, because through it I learned your statutes. The instruction you give it to me is better than thousands of pieces of gold and silver. Your hands have made me and set me in place. Help me understand so I can learn your commandments. Then those who honor you will see me and be glad, because I have waited for your promise. Lord, I know that your rules are right and that you rightly made me suffer. Please let your faithful love come for me, according to what you said to your servant. Let your compassion come to me so I can live again, because your instruction is my joy. But let the arrogant be ashamed, because they oppress me with lies. Meanwhile, I will be contemplating your precepts. Let the people who honor you come back to me. Let those who know your precepts return to me. Let my heart be blameless in your statutes, so that I am not put to shame. My whole being yearns for your saving help. I wait for your promise. My eyes are worn out looking for your word. When will you come for me, I ask, because I become like a bottle dried up by smoke, though I haven't forgotten your statutes. How much more time does your servant have? When will you bring my oppressors to justice? The arrogant have dug pits for me, those people who act against your instruction. All your commandments are true, but people harass me for no reason. Help me. They've almost wiped me off the face of the earth. Meanwhile, I haven't abandoned your precepts. Make me live again, according to your faithful love, so I can keep the law you're given. Your word, Lord, stands firm in heaven forever. Your faithfulness extends from one generation to the next. You set the earth firmly in place, and it is still there. Your rules endure to this day, because everything serves you. If your instruction hadn't been my delight, I would have died because of my suffering. I will never forget your precepts, because through them you gave me life again. I'm yours, save me, because I pursued your precepts. The wicked wait for me, wanted to kill me, but I'm studying your laws. I've seen that everything, no matter how perfect, has a limit, but your commandment is boundless. I love your instruction. I think about it constantly. Your commandment makes me wiser than my enemies, because it is always with me. I have greater insight than all my teachers, because I contemplate your laws. I have more understanding than the elders, because I guard your precepts. I haven't set my feet on any evil path, so I can make sure to keep your word. I haven't deviated from any of your rules, because you are the one who has taught me. Your word is so pleasing to my taste buds; it's sweeter than honey in my mouth. I'm studying your precepts. That's why I hated every false path. Your word is a lamp before my feet and a light for my journey. I have sworn and I fully mean it. I will keep your righteous rules. I have been suffering so much. Lord, make me live again according to your promise. Please, Lord, accept my spontaneous gifts of praise. Teach me your rules. Though my life is constantly in danger, I won't forget your instruction. Though the wicked has set a trap for me, I won't stray from your precepts. Your laws are my possession forever, because they are my heart's joy. I've decided to keep your statutes forever, every last one. I hate fickle people, but I love your instruction. You're my shelter and my shield. I wait for your promise. Get away from me, you evildoers. I want to guard my God's commandments. Sustain me according to your word so I can live. Don't let me be put to shame because of hope. Support me so I can be saved, so I can focus constantly on your statutes. You discard everyone who strays from your statutes because they are dishonest and false. You dispose all the wicked people on earth like waste. That's why I love you, Lord. My body shudders because I fear you. I'm in awe of your rules. It's very long. It's a very long song. I'll be back. I'll pick up where I left off from. Part 3. Listening to the corner. Be right back.